Alright, so you guys read the title, why I might be skipping JIYAN altogether. And honestly guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, the next unit is gonna be a unit called Yinlin. Yinlin is gonna be an off-screen DPS where you can bring her on the field, use her abilities, and then switch her out. And when you bring in a new character and they do their attack, she'll still be doing damage because she'll leave like this electrical damage still going. One of the main reasons though is because I have this guy, Calcharo. I chose him for my 5-star selector, and he's Electro. Now, I don't know yet if I'm gonna go free to play, guys, yet. I'm still free to play. I haven't bought the battle pass. I haven't bought the $5 pack where you get currency every day, which honestly I've been tempted every day. I think I am gonna end up being a light spender, but nothing too crazy, right? So if anything, you know, the battle pass, you get the most bang for your buck in this thing. Like, look at all these resources you can get, right? It's really, really good. And it's good for very, very light spenders. Honestly, free to play, it's cool. I understand, you know, why people do it. You know, some people don't like to spend money on gachas. Me personally, if there's a gacha I really enjoy, I don't mind throwing a couple dollars at it, but not like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, right? Hopefully that's not the case moving forward. Like, let's say 6 months from now, and I did do that, I won't do that. I have too much self-control for that. But I'm a content creator, right? So it might be different for me spending the money on the characters to showcase them. But even then, I don't think I would do that, because we can still trial the character for free and check them out ourselves and see if we want to pull them or not, right? In the trial thing over here where you can test out the characters. We already tried out the boy JIYAN. He is right now considered the best DPS if you get his weapon, right? He is a wham bam, just like left click and he'll just destroy everything. His ult just destroys everything as well. But Yinlin, man, she is actually really, really good. Let me show you guys something real quick. Yo, shout out to Steparo for making this video. He was able to test her in beta. Now they might change her, but I want to give you guys a little like something of how she works basically. So she's gonna be putting these marks on you. Hold on. I made sure I got out the way so you guys can see it. But I'm gonna like, she puts these marks on you, and then what she can do is if she presses and holds her she does the hold attack, she'll go ahead and be able to do that, right? Do damage to everyone. Now, if she attacks that one single enemy on the left side, everyone that has that debuff on them will get hit, right? And that's great because honestly, we don't have that much great AoE clear right now as we speak. We have a lot of single target. We have some decent single target AoE stuff. Jin Xiao, the girl with the wind element that she could pull stuff in. I forgot her name though, but yeah. As you guys can see, it's really, really helpful though. But that she can apply that. Now, when they have that little vortex thing, you see the red sign, that means that when she attacks them, it can only happen. But when she does the press and hold attack that I showed you guys earlier, she will leave a specific mark on them that will initiate for you to swap out and have your other teammates bring them out, and then every time they hit them, they will proc that thunder damage. This is the mark that she puts on them after you do the left hold attack, right? When she does these other ones where it's not the three triangles, the one where it's like the dark hole on them or something, that's the one where she applies it herself and she has to attack them herself for her to, and they won't be able to apply it, right? And look how cool her ultimate looks if you guys haven't seen it yet. But yeah, she does a pretty good amount of damage as well, and I feel like, you know, most of the time these support DPSs always like last a length of time as far as like being future proof and stuff. There's her ultimate, big damage, right? Also that's the vortex thing, right? Not the vortex, the black hole symbol on them, where she has to attack them and it'll proc, right? There's a little bit more, there's, you know, obviously there's more to her kit as well, where she can basically where where she basically can just
keep your fangs sharp.
Boost electro damage of your team, and she also boosts their element their resonance liberation, which is the name of the ultimate in this game, by a decent amount as well. Now that was in beta. They might switch things around. I doubt it because they kept GN the same exact way. But that might not be the case with Yinlin. They might buff her a little bit. They might nerf her a little bit. We don't know. But as for what we know, that is her core mechanic, right? And because I have Kelcharo and I'm trying to be smart with my pulls, Jiang, even though he is the #1 DPS right now and he is super fun, to me, I feel like his kit eventually will get phased out because, damn, this is a hot take right here. We're getting into hot take territory now. The reason why is because she, let me put a little, the reason why I'm saying that is because I think that basically, Jiyan, his kit is great, but there's probably going to be more units that's going to put debuffs, more AoE, because he does AoE and great single target damage, right? Especially with his ult. I could be wrong though. His kit is amazing, right? You won't go wrong if you get GN. I'm telling you right now, he's the best DPS, and he's gonna be the best DPS for a while, I see, right? But look at this. Look at this. It's amazing, right? The clear is amazing. And so a lot of characters struggle with clearing stuff, right? Because there's not too many gatherers.
Keep your fangs sharp.
Or big AoE damage dealers. Yeah, I think GN, he's great. What I just said kind of contradicts what I said, because GN has good single target and he does good AoE and he pulls in people in together really well with his ultimate. So it's like he does that all by himself, right? He doesn't need nobody. But because I have Kelchara and I'm focusing on him, and it takes a lot, guys, to build these units, and it takes a lot of time and effort. We can't forget that pulling 5 stars is great and all, but it takes a lot of resources to build these units, right, guys? And time and effort. And you know, me pulling, if I pull GN right now, I got GN to focus on, I got Kelchara to focus on, I got the wing girl Jiang Shen to focus on, and then I got Yinlin to come up and focus on her. I mean, that's not an excuse, but you know, you should be able to build all your units. But you know, it's just, there's a lot going at play here. And also Jiang and Kelcharo can go on the same team. They don't mesh well together, so they're gonna have to go in separate teams. Now here's a plus side if you do pull GN, right? If I do end up pulling GN in Tower of Adversity, which is like Spiral Abyss in Genshin Impact, or any tower mode in any gacha game where you beat the floors and climb up to get rewards, and it resets every week or 2 weeks or whatever, right? It's pretty important to have. This is why we're investing in characters, is because we want to be able to be able to beat whatever content comes in our way, so we can be able to you know, certify ourselves those rewards from tower, right, at the most efficient rate possible, most ease or whatever.
I see my way clear.
In Tower of Adversity, you're gonna need 3 DPS. This is what I heard from other creators and people. I haven't cleared the Tower of Adversity yet, but they're saying you need 3 DPS. So in my head, I'm thinking 3 teams. In Genshin, you need 2 teams. 2 teams of 4. Over here, you guys know we only have teams of 3 here. So I guess that's why you need that extra DPS, is because that 3rd team. So you can't go wrong with pulling GM, because he's going to be a solid standalone DPS by himself. Like, I can do GN, have him one team, Kelchara on the other team, and then I can build like Havoc MC or Dejin. I have a couple things at my disposal right now that I can go ahead and slot in for the 3rd DPS. We got some people to make a 3rd DPS. I mean, he's done there, but depending on the element that we need, you know, because some floors the element will get buffs and stuff. We do have this guy too, but he's gonna be benched, perma benched. I was building him earlier on, but I just don't like his kit personally. You know, we got some things we can work with, guys, right? And right now I'm in the mode of saving. I did pull, my guarantee was Ling Yang. I did pull on this banner, and I did pull a 5-star already. I lost a 50-50, which is sucks, right? But I lost it so early on that I know my next guaranteed banner is gonna be whatever limited unit is gonna be here, which could be GN or Yinlin. And if, let's say by a weird thing happens, I don't end up putting on Yinlin and I go for the other characters that nobody has got to play yet, right? The newest characters. Then I'll be able to guarantee that, but I don't think I'll go that far. But we gotta remember, I gotta remember these units, you know, gotchas, man, they're coming for the wallet. They make them limited for a reason, so you can feel that FOMO, which is like fear of missing out. Because when they leave, you don't know when they're gonna come back and how long it could take for them to have a rerun of their banner or for you to be able to pull on them. So it's a lot to think about right here. He's gonna be here for 16 more days, so I got time to think about what I want to do. It's not a definitive decision, but it is a decision that I have on the table that I've been contemplating. Because if you guys can see, I could pull for him right now. I got 7 here. I got about 2 more pulls here, so I got maybe like 3 pulls here, and I'm still clearing the world and farming up the currency and stuff. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's getting that's how I'm seeing it, right? Yinlin is gonna be a great addition, not just for Kelcharo, but I think to any team, because of that off sub DPS role she plays, and I love the sub DPS roles here. But yeah, I've already pulled like 40 times on this banner, so I think I need another 40 worst case scenario to reach guaranteed pity and get them right. And as far as the weapon, guys, one thing I love about this banner is I think in 80 pulls you're guaranteed the weapon. Yeah, that's what it says. The 5-star weapon of your choice is guaranteed within 80 convenes. So within 80 pulls you're guaranteed it. It's not like other games where there's a 50-50 in the weapon banner. This one gives it to you. Just gotta do 80 pulls worst case scenario. But yeah, that's my thought process, guys. You guys let me know if I'm tripping or not. Let me know what you guys are going to end up doing, if you're going to end up pulling GN or saving for Yinlin or saving further out. But I think Yinlin is just going to be, she's going to be a great pickup, honestly, for anyone. Just because, like I said earlier, the sub DPS role is a great role. For me, I love it. You know, I love that type of role. She's gonna be able to do some decent damage too when you bring her out on the field, but she's gonna play that sub DPS role just because how strong her passive ability is here. Just to be able to do that much damage and shocking people and all this stuff while she's off the board is gonna be really, really good. Now, as far as I mean, even with single target fights, right? Just because she's gonna still be doing damage and not on the board, it's gonna be great. There's probably going to be a bunch of great combos that you could do with her too and other characters. But she's going to be boosting specifically Electro units. And not just Electro units, she can also boost the resonance damage of other units. So if you pair her with JIYAN, it'll still be good because when JIYAN goes to his ultimate state, she'll give him like a 25% boost on his ultimate for a certain amount of time, right? So she's not just one size fits all. She's very versatile, right? She's very versatile. I don't know if I said that example right, but yeah, I'm gonna stop it here, guys. I made the video long enough. I'll see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Jada. I'm out. Make sure you subscribe. Peace. Oh, and before I go, I wanted to show you guys the amazingness. Okay, forget it. Sorry about that. The amazingness of your boy Kelcharo.
All is fair in war. Misery follows.
Sorry about those beeps. I don't have the best computer in the world, so when it gets capped on CPU, it makes that weird beeping sound. Maybe this is one of the reasons. Dude, I'm getting smacked.
All is fair in war.
A little bit of gameplay, you know? Because why not? And that is the reason why I'm not pulling for GN. Nah, I'm kidding. Boy, Charo is amazing. Alright, guys. Peace.